Hi, I spent one night at Club Makokola, popularly known as Club Mac in Mangochi District of Malawi. This is the story of my experience. Let's go. Hi, welcome to Blunter Chronicles YouTube channel. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Make sure to like the video so YouTube can promote it to other viewers like you. Also, click the bell symbol so you can set up notifications so you're notified whenever we release a new video. Makola Retreat has been around for more than 30 years. It is located in Mangochi District in the southern region of Malawi. It is arguably the most expensive resort in Malawi, in my view. I booked my stay using travel website booking.com, and I booked a Superior King room, which is the lower level of rooms, at $256 a night. And this room was actually right by the beach, so I had a direct view of the lake from my room, which was extremely nice. Upon entry into the room, I realized that the room had plenty of workspace. It had enough power outlets for all of my gadgets. And trust me, when I travel, I have a lot of gadgets. I have a couple drones, 2 GoPro cameras, 1 professional camera, an iPad, a phone, a watch, and power banks that need charging every night so I can be ready to go the following day. So I didn't have any issues as far as charging outlets anywhere in the room, whether it be on the bedside or in the living area. So that was really excellent. There was plenty of seating area in the room as well. The one article of furniture that I did not like at all was an end table, which is made out of an actual tree trunk, and it's rough around the edges, and it was always in my way. I brushed against it twice, and the result was I ended up getting some minor scratches, as you can see on my leg. Now let's talk about the bed. The bed was extremely comfortable, clean, well made up. The pillows were fluffy. I had a great night sleeping in this bed. Even though the mosquito net is in the way in terms of the appearance of the room, it was very good for me because it gave me the assurance that I would have a night free of mosquito bites and stuff like that. I did not want to contract malaria, trust me, even though I was taking the prophylactics that my doctor had prescribed for me. I just didn't want to deal with malaria at all. So the mosquito net was very helpful in giving me that peace of mind. The walk-in shower was excellent, very, very spacious. The water had a nice water pressure to it. It just functioned great. I really enjoyed the shower as well. Really good. My room rate included breakfast, so I went to the restaurant and had a good decent breakfast. It wasn't anything magnificent, but it was a good breakfast. Really attentive staff, very on point, waiting on me the whole time. It was amazing. The time that I spent outside the room and the restaurant, I spent it mostly walking around the pool area, walking on the beach, taking in some views of the lake, which was absolutely beautiful. My rate also included the ability to use non-motorized sporting facilities that they have, but I was on a tight schedule, so I didn't get a chance to explore any of those, nor pay for any of the motorized sports that they have. But there's plenty to do if you've got a family, you've got a group that's into different things. There's lots of activity to keep you busy. There were 4 things that I absolutely loved about the Makokola Resort. Firstly, the room. There was plenty of space in the room. I felt that even if you had a group of people with you, you would have enough room so you don't feel like you're in each other's space. Lots of storage areas, shelving for bags and belongings, lots of sitting spaces, well-appointed furniture, and electrical outlets were plentiful. I had everything that I needed to charge my devices, so that was really good. Second thing I liked was the great customer service. Every worker that I met or came into contact with had a smile on their face. They showed eagerness to be of service, and they had a sense of pride in the work that they were doing, so that was really nice to see. Thirdly, the availability of activities to do during your stay was absolutely helpful for me, even though I didn't avail myself of all of those facilities, but just knowing that it was there was a good thing. Soccer, volleyball, golf, kayaking, water sports, motorized water sports, all of those options were there for me if I wanted to avail myself of them. So that was great. And then finally, I also liked the food. Even though the menu was extremely limited the night that I was there, there were probably 3 or 4 items on the menu. I wish there had been more options, but of the few items that were there, I was able to find something that I absolutely loved because it was so delicious. There were 3 things that I didn't like about the Makokola retreat. Number 1, and the biggest pet peeve, was the price. It was just way too expensive. At $256 a night, it was too expensive for Malawi, and it was too expensive compared to other properties that I've stayed at in Asia, Europe, North America that were 5-star resorts. 256 was just too much, and this wasn't even the most expensive room. Some rooms were double or 3 times what I paid for my room. So again, that's really expensive. I understand that the clientele that they target is the rich and famous elites that have plans that can fly to the resort, but it's still very expensive. Secondly, there was a minor insect issue. I ran into a few ants, and I know it is a problem that can be solved easily through fumigation and pest control, but it was just an annoyance to have that, to be perfectly honest. The final pet peeve was, and really this is just me, I don't think it applies to anybody else. I had wanted to fly my drone, but I could not do that because of the proximity to the airport. Drones are restricted from being flown near airports, and the airport is right outside the gate of the Makokola Resort, and so I couldn't fly it at all. So that kind of stunk, but other than that, this is a place that I would go back to. I would recommend wholeheartedly you go try it out, okay? See you in the next video. Thank you.